Hi everybody, it's Margaret here with 60andMe. Hope you're doing great today. 60andMe is a community for women over 60 who are still playing with makeup and beauty products, and every now and again I do a review of products that I think are going to be suitable for older skin. And of course we're now entering into the full season, and I'm looking back at the summer foundations that I used, and I've decided that I'm going to keep using these through the winter. For one very simple reason, that most of the products that I've been using this summer are tinted moisturizers, CC creams, BB creams, and they are just perfect for older skin. I will occasionally wear a full coverage foundation because you like to get dressed up now and again and just look a little bit more put together and kind of formal. But for every day, I'm into lightweight formula foundations, and I just wanted to share with you my top 10. Now, over the summer, I've accumulated these and used them all. I've used them all, and so I have good experience for what they can offer. And I've got one in particular that I just discovered. Well, everyone's discovered it. It's the one I'm wearing today, and it's the one I think is my number one. But I'm going to start with some of the others first and then just go through them because I think that there's a lot of great products here. Okay, well, this is one that's actually not too old. It's only come out a few months ago. It's a Wet n Wild product. Wet n Wild Tinted Moisturizer. This is a great foundation. I really love it. They call it a tinted foundation, tinted hydrator, and it's so hydrating. I think it might have hyaluronic acid in it, but it's really beautiful. I'm going to just use my little magnifying glass here to read the small print because there's something on here I wanted to. Oil-free, sheer to medium, it says. So this, it does have hyaluronic acid in it. So this is a great option, Wet n Wild, affordable, under $8, and a lot of people love this very much. That's the first one. Now, another one is one from Boots, number 7, which is a British line, but you can get this in Target and all over the place. I've got a couple of products actually in this category. This one is called Essentially Natural. Now, in my opinion, it's one of their lightest formulas. They've got a full range of Lift and Illuminate that I love, and they're more full coverage. But this one has got SPF 15. It says for all skin types, and the coverage is light to medium. And this one, again, is around, I think, $12. All of these are under about 15, so they're not that expensive. I don't think there's any at all in here that are luxury lines. Oh, maybe one. But this is Boots number 7. It's called Essentially Natural. And I've got the shade for my skin. If you're kind of like my skin color, the Tinted Moisturizer by Wet n Wild was, I'll tell you that, I know it's important because some of you do follow and want to know exactly what color. This is light or clear. And then the one by number 7, the natural one, is in Cool Beige. Cool Beige actually is my color on all their foundations. But this is a great one if you want something very light to medium. Try that one. And as I said, you can get it online at Boots, and you can also get it online or get it at Target. This one was one I found at the very beginning of the summer, and I wore it all the time. It is by Joah. Now, Joah is a line that you may not be familiar with. They are a kind of a K-beauty line, Korean beauty line. They are, this product is amazing. Actually, I've forgotten how much I liked it because I really wore it so much. But it's actually medium coverage, silky smooth formula for healthy and beautiful looking skin. And I agree. And the color I used was vanilla. So this is a really lovely one. I think I'm going to show you this one because as I remember, it's got a great top. And the color for me, see, I'm a little bit cool undertone, so I tend to pick up foundations that are, I've got that kind of coolish undertone. Can you see that? Do you know, this was one of my very favorites. My skin has gotten a little darker because of the sun, but this one I remember being not tacky. It was smooth, hydrating, really beautiful. So that's one I loved, the Joah. And it's called Joah Perfect Complexion BB Cream. The next one is, this is one, okay, so I use Embryolisse foundation, moisturizer all the time. It's a French moisturizer. It's kind of a cult favorite by models and beauty people because it is such a beautiful moisturizer and also primer. You can use it as a primer. And I thought, well, you know, they do great moisturizer. Maybe they do a kind of foundation as well. And I found this, they call it Tint, a tinted foundation. Correcteur de Tint. So a tint corrector, SPF 20, And it's actually called The Secret of, I don't speak French, Masculure. Anyway, it's Embryolisse, and it's their tinted moisturizer, and it's awesome. At first, when I wore it, I wasn't, you can see this from the top of it, I wasn't sure about the color. It reminds me very much of my Art Deco foundation, because it's a little bit thicker than what you would think is a tinted moisturizer. Can you see that? It actually is almost like a light foundation, but when you put it on and sheer it on your skin, it's just beautiful. I mean, it's really almost not useful to show you these swatches of foundations, because they all, if they're a good foundation and they are the right color for me, they'll just disappear. But on your face, this one is particularly hydrating and glowing. So that's Embryolisse Tinted Moisturizer. Okay, another one that's very, very light is this L'Oreal, it's called Lift Luminous Serum Tint. A lot of people say this is a good dupe for Charlotte Tilbury's tinted moisturizer. I forget the name of it, or it's a tinted like a primer. This is a really pretty one. And you know, sometimes I put this on at night, just when I'm going into bed. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's got such a beautiful shiny glow. After I've done my skincare and everything, I just put my cream on and then I put this on. And it's so, so beautiful. Can you see the illumination? It's hard to see in this camera, but it's really, really shiny. And just pop that on over cream and it's just lovely. And that's called the L'Oreal Visible Lift Luminous Serum Tint. All drugstore products, these, they're amazing, and there's so much out there. The drugstore world has exploded with wonderful products this year, especially as it relates to tinted moisturizers. Okay, Trinny London. Can't be without this. I love it, love it. I've had it for years. It's the tinted moisturizer. I use it as a primer sometimes in the winter months. This and also the next one I'm going to show you have this quality. It starts off as something that is the color white, and then you put it on your skin and it magically changes. It's almost one that you would use, you know, like on a sort of no makeup day at all, but it's super good for your skin. I must admit, I don't know all the ingredients. It's got an SPF of 30, and Trinny calls it a skin perfector. And I use it, as I said, for a base, summer and winter. But that's a really nice one. I would keep that one always. Trinny, for Trinny London. It actually is one of the two that are more high end. That costs about $25, so it's not the most affordable. But the second one also is the same. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Unisex Healthy Glow. I've talked about this one before. I don't know what magic she puts in here. It's something. It's incredible. But it's like the Trinny one. It's gray, kind of a gray color when you start. And then when you put it on, I'm trying to find a place I haven't put anything yet. Same idea. But this one definitely has a stronger tint. And when you put this on, you can wear it by itself. It's absolutely beautiful. I have also, and I know this is going to sound strange, and I'm going to need my mirror to show you this. I actually use it as an on your eye primer, or not primer, concealer. It is one of the few foundations that I will put under my eyes as an actual concealer. I didn't have anything on underneath my eyes, actually. I just had foundation. So you can see it does really brighten it. And that's the only one of this 10 really that I would use as a eye concealer. It's beautiful. Charlotte Tilbury Unisex Glow. And I love it. Those are the two that would cost more. I think I've got 3 more. Oh, this one is the Skin Illuminator by No. 7 Boots. Again, it's very similar to the L'Oreal Lift that I showed you. In fact, they're kind of dupes for each other. This one's a bit more expensive, but they're around the same. The Boots one, actually, believe it or not, is a little bit even more luminescent, and I'm going to show you that one on my skin. Can you see that glow? A lot of people use this actually as a highlighter. It really is luminous. But again, if you don't want much makeup on or you just want your skin to shine, this is a nice option for you. That's the Boots No. 7 Skin Illuminator, natural looking radiance for a beautiful glow. And I think in the winter months, you could even mix this with your winter foundation. If you've got something that's a little too heavy or you want just to give it a lighter touch, you could put that beautiful one. It is really nice. I love that one. I love all of these. And the final to the one that I love is my number 1 is this new one by Maybelline. This is this 4-in-1 what do they call it exactly? It's actually an anti-age effect. It's got hyaluronic acid, collagen, and goji berries, and it is, I think it's called the 4-in-1. It's like, you know, foundation, primer, concealer. It's everything, and it's kind of like those anti-age, erase concealers that you might be very familiar with. They've been popular for years, but this is a kind of a skin foundation, and again, it's very, very. This is actually in Sand, which is a little teeny bit too dark for my skin. It comes in nude as well, but it's really lovely quality, and people love this, and it is a very close duplicate for Charlotte Tilbury's foundation, which you may be familiar with, which is like 4 times the price. But this actually goes on so well, and I mix this up with a couple of others because it's a bit too yellowy for me, but you can see how it goes on, beautiful. And it's a super interesting way of applying it. Has anybody else tried this or any of these? If you've tried any, let me know. I would love to know. But let me share with you my number 1. This is the one that I've fallen in love with, and so many people have. It's by L'Oreal. It's called True Match Nude. Now there's a True Match just on its own, and then there's this True Match which is nude. So look for that. The True Match is nice too, but this one is a little bit lighter texture-wise. It's watery almost, but it goes on beautifully, and that's what I have on today. I decided to put this one on because I've been wearing it all week. I just adore it. And the color that I'm wearing here on this one, I think I changed around a couple of times because where is the color? It's 1% hyaluronic acid, and I chose 3-4, which is light medium. And you also could try the light, because as you get into the winter months, you might find, let me just put it on this other hand. You might find, this is super, I don't know if you can see how runny. It's got a dropper, which is a very, so can you see how that's running? It's super, super light. And the beauty of it, however, is on how it applies. It's just gorgeous. When you put this on your skin, you will go, oh my gosh. The best way for me to apply this has been on my, with my fingers. It's beautiful. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous foundation. Now, if you've got oily skin, it's quite hydrating, so I would just make sure that you're aware of that. But most people who I've seen review this product have said that even with oily skin, it blends beautifully. It doesn't oxidize in the sense it doesn't change color. It just stays this color with this beautiful glow. It dries down a little bit, I must admit, a little bit, but it's not tacky. It's really a funny, it's beautiful. It's a lovely, lovely tinted moisturizer foundation. And that one, I mean, I could see you if you wanted to put that on underneath a full coverage foundation, it would be a perfect base. Or if you just want something lightweight, put on with your fingers, go out the door, you're done. That's the one I would recommend. So those are my 10 favorite tinted moisturizers, lightweight foundations that might be perfect for your skin if you're getting a little older and feeling those, you know, just need a bit more gentle, a bit more conscious of the wrinkles that are growing, the smile wrinkles, I call them sminkles, and just, you know, enjoy that process, but still enjoy makeup. And I think that all these products are beautiful for that purpose. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are using any of these, or if you found any that are great and you want to share them with us, please do leave the comments in the section below. And I look forward to reading them and trying them. And if you've got any brands you'd like me to have a go at, I think I've covered quite a few here, but if you've got any others, drugstore or otherwise, please just let me know, and we'll keep introducing new products to you, and I'll test them out for you as your guinea pig. But I hope you're doing well, everybody. Take very, very good care. It's been great to be here with you, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.